Now, Russian fighter jets have intercepted and forced down an American drone. This happened over the Black Sea, and U.S. officials say the drone was flying into international airspace. Reporter Nick Harper is on this story for us and joins us now from Washington. Nick, what more do we know about this incident?
Yeah, news of this coming to light in the last couple of hours. The United States putting out a statement initially. Since then, we've also heard from a spokesperson at the Pentagon. We're told that this unmanned aerial drone was flying over international waters, over the Black Sea, just off of Crimea to the west of it, that it was carrying out what they call an intelligence, surveillance and reconnaissance operation. This was a routine operation, they say. It was in international airspace, but they say that during the course of this operation, the drone was approached by two Russian fighter jets. The jets then dumped fuel over the drone. They flew in front of the drone, and one of them then, we're told, the US says, intercepted it and hit the drone, clipping one of its propellers, resulting in a crash and a complete loss of the drone. Most of that coming from the statement that was put out earlier. Now, just to give you an idea of exactly what this drone looked like, it's not the type of hobbyist drone you might use in your backyard. These are Reaper drones. They fly at high altitude. They're surveillance drones. They're very big. They're about 8 meters long, have a wingspan of about 15 meters. So very sizable. And the US saying that what we've seen during the course of the day is something that doesn't normally take place over international waters.
And Nick, what about reaction to this?
Well, plenty of it. We're told that the US President, Joe Biden, he's been briefed on the matter. No words from him on it yet. We're also told that the Defense Secretary, Lloyd Austin, has not been in communication with his counterpart in Russia, but the two governments have been speaking to one another. There was a statement put out earlier by General James Hecker. He's the US Air Force Commander for Europe and Africa. He said that Russia act in a reckless, environmentally unsound and unprofessional manner. Overall, he summed up the incident as being unsafe and unprofessional, that it nearly caused, he said, the crash of both aircraft. Since then, we've heard from the Pentagon spokesman, Air Force Brigadier General Pat Ryder. He's been briefing reporters at the Pentagon in the last 30 minutes or so, and he had more details about the incident. Let's listen to what he had to say a few moments ago.
What we saw, again, were fighter aircraft dumping fuel in front of this UAV. And then getting so close to the aircraft that it actually damaged the propeller on the MQ-9. We assess that it likely caused some damage to the Russian aircraft as well. To our knowledge, well, we know that the aircraft, the Russian aircraft did land. I'm not going to go into where they landed. But again, it's just demonstrative of very unprofessional, unsafe airmanship on the part of these pilots.
US side of the story. Russia, though, has a very different version of events. They're denying that their jets hit or clipped a drone, forcing it into the waters. They say that simply that didn't happen. Instead, one report suggests that Russia is saying that the drone instead made an evasive manoeuvre rather than being hit by the Russian fighter jets. Hannah?
Reporter Nick Harper in Washington, thank you kindly.